So let me guess, you're over 50, you've got stories to tell, wisdom to share, maybe even a business to grow, but there's one thing holding you back: tech. You're thinking, I'm not tech savvy enough to start a YouTube channel. Listen, I hear that all the time, but here's the truth. Starting a YouTube channel today is easier than you think, and you already have everything you need to get started. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I'll walk you through it step by step. When I started my first channel, I wasn't working with the latest gear or fancy studio lighting. I had an old laptop. Honestly, it was almost a decade old, and a whole lot of determination. What I did have was something to say. I had experience, a message I wanted to get out, and a desire to help people. And here's the part that matters. I grew that channel to thousands of subscribers, people who connected with me, not my tech. So let me say this up front. It's not about how new your camera is or how perfect your background looks. It's about sharing your story, your passion, and your knowledge in a way that connects. And trust me, there's someone out there waiting to hear exactly what you have to say. Let me tell you something up front. I've always had a knack for technology. I wasn't born with a phone in my hand, but I've spent my entire career learning how things work online and helping others to do the same, step by step. It's what I love, breaking things down in a way that actually clicks for people. So when I say you don't need to be tech savvy to start on YouTube, I'm not guessing. I've seen it firsthand. YouTube isn't about being trendy or knowing every new tool. It's about connection. It's about showing up with your story, your experience, your voice, and sharing that in a way that helps someone else. And if you're sitting there thinking, I'm not good with tech, hear me on this. That does not disqualify you, not even close. I'll walk with you, break it down, and help you take it one step at a time. No fancy gear, no editing degree, just your message and a willingness to begin. All right, let's break this down. You don't need a fancy studio or thousands of dollars in gear. You just need 3 things to start your YouTube channel today. A passion, idea, or experience to share. That's it. Whether it's your hobby, your life story, your knowledge about a topic, if you can talk about it, you can create videos about it. A smartphone or laptop with a camera. Seriously, that's all you need to record. The tech in your pocket is powerful enough to get started. And I've seen people grow entire channels using just their phones, an internet connection, Wi-Fi, or mobile data. It's your gateway to upload, connect, and grow. Don't let what you don't have stop you from using what you do have. Start where you are, use what you've got, and grow from there. Let's talk about your first video. You don't need a big production. You just need to hit record. Here's a super simple setup anyone can do at home. Find a quiet space, pick a room where you won't be interrupted, try to avoid places that echo, so no empty hallways or tiled bathrooms. Use natural light. Sit facing a window during the day. Natural light is your best and cheapest lighting tool. No ring light, no problem. Use a stand or improvise. If you have a tripod, great. If not, stack up some books and lean your phone or your laptop against something sturdy. Eye level is best. No up the nose shots. Go ahead, do a test run. Record 10 seconds. Check your sound and lighting. See how you look on camera. Don't aim for perfect. Just aim for progress. This is about keeping it simple. No excuses, no overthinking, just start. You'll figure out the rest along the way. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. The most powerful thing that you can bring to the camera isn't high-end gear. It's your realness, your story, your heart. When you're over 50, you've got decades of wisdom, stories, and life experience that people are craving. You don't need to pretend to be something else. You don't need to sound like a 20-something influencer. In fact, please don't. Speak from where you are. Talk like you would to a friend over coffee. If you stumble over a word or two, keep going. If your background isn't perfect, who cares? What matters is your message, and people can feel when it's genuine. Also, please do me a favor. Take the phrase "I should" out of your vocabulary. I should sound more professional. I should wait until I lose 10 more pounds. I should edit this better. Stop shoulding on yourself. Nope, you should be just who you are. Show up as you are. That's what people will connect with. Authenticity wins every single time. Let me ask you a question. What lights you up? What is the one thing you could talk about for hours and still feel energized after? That is your niche. That's your lane. That's where your magic lives. Now, I know there's a lot of talk online about choosing a profitable niche. And yes, money matters. But if you're starting a YouTube channel over 50, I want you to pick something that truly matters to you. Because when you're excited, your audience will be as well. Maybe it's gardening or classic cars or teaching life lessons you wish you'd known earlier. Maybe it's just sharing your journey, raw and real. You don't have to create content that looks like someone else's. You don't need to stay in the box of what you've done professionally. You get to reinvent, reimagine, share a different side of yourself. Maybe one that you've hidden for far too long. The truth is, when you create from a place of purpose and passion, you attract the right viewers, the ones who stick around, the ones who say, finally, someone who gets me. So let's stop asking, what should I create? And start asking, what brings me joy to create? That's the sweet spot. Here's the truth. Your first video doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, it won't be perfect, and that's okay. Don't let editing be the thing that stops you. You don't need fancy transitions or cinematic effects right away. When you record the first video, just hit upload. Inside YouTube Studio, there's a simple editor that lets you trim the beginning and the end. That's more than enough to start. No need to spend hours learning software, or worse, never uploading because it's not ready. Progress beats perfection every single time. And guess what? No one remembers your first video. They remember the fact that you started and that you had the courage to share your voice. So don't delay your journey waiting for the perfect edit or the perfect thumbnail. Get that message out there. Hit publish. Let the world hear from you. Once your first video is live, you've done the hardest part. Now comes the fun part, getting better one step at a time. Your second video, maybe you write down 3 main points ahead of time. Your third, you test a slightly better camera angle. Fourth, you learn how to add a title screen or adjust your lighting. This is how real creators grow, not by being perfect on day one, but by improving a little with every upload. Each time, focus on just one thing. Maybe it's better sound, more confident delivery, a clearer title, a stronger thumbnail. You don't have to master it all at once. Think of YouTube as a skill, like learning to ride a bike or play an instrument. With each video, your confidence will grow and your results will follow. Keep showing up. Keep pressing record. That's how you win. Here's something I want you to hear loud and clear. You do not need to be tech savvy to succeed on YouTube. Most of the creators I work with are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, or even 80s. Many had never edited a video, uploaded content, or even taken a selfie before we got started. But guess what? They're now confidently using tools like Canva to create thumbnails, CapCut to edit clips on their phones, and YouTube Studio to manage their entire account. YouTube isn't just for 20-somethings. It's not about filters, dance trends, or fast cuts. It's about real people sharing real stories. You already have everything it takes. You just need a little guidance and support. Take one action at a time, and before you know it, you'll look back amazed at how far you've come. Don't let tech fear stop you. You've faced way tougher things in your life than a simple record button. Look, just by watching this video and getting to this point, you're already way ahead of the game. You didn't just think about starting a YouTube channel, you took action. You showed up. That's more than most people ever do. And now you've got the truth. You don't need fancy gear. You don't need to be techie. You don't need to be perfect. What you do need is a willingness to start and the courage to keep going one video at a time. YouTube has changed my life over the years, and I'm here to help it change yours. So here's what I want you to do next. Record your first video. Speak from your heart. Upload it. Don't overthink it. And when you do, drop a comment below and let me know because I want to celebrate with you. And if you want more support, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and check out AskTheEarl.com for coaching, training, and step-by-step help. You've got this. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're right on time. Let's go.